What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video your girl is here to bring you a tutorial, and it's a very chatty tutorial with my Nomad Lago di Como palette. This is a palette that they released a little while ago. They released this version and then a more neutral version. Of course, this is the one that I picked because I do reach for more greens and blue tones a lot more often. But this is a brand that I recently tried out with their Tokyo palette, or the Harajuku palette, whichever way you know it by. I will have that video linked down below. I loved it so much I wanted to get some more from the brand, and I decided to go with this one instead of their previous summer release. I'm still looking into that palette. I may get it, but right now I don't need it. I don't need it. But anyways, I went ahead and created this look. I really did enjoy this look. I enjoyed talking to you guys, getting some things off my chest about my personal debacles in life. But if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, and I will of course tell you guys what I have on the rest of my face, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so I think I figured out what happened. I just recently recorded a couple of videos and my settings were just off. I forgot that I changed my settings for a project that I was doing for my family. I went home, what did I do? I went home for an uncle's celebration of his birthday that hadn't actually passed, but we were celebrating his birthday regardless. And I changed my settings to try and get better lighting in that room, and I forgot about that, so the settings were off here. So hopefully these are back to my normal settings, I think. Girl, child, who knows? But I was going to use this palette. I've been using the Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dreams palette for the past couple of days, just trying to get a handle on it, but I'm gonna switch to a new palette so I can give you guys another kind of first impression. And I think today I'm gonna go ahead and use my Nomad Cosmetics Lago di Como palette. This is their kind of interpretation of a blue green palette. I enjoyed their formula the first time. I already have my eyeshadow prime. I already have my lids primed, so I'm just gonna kind of go in and we're just gonna see what comes of it. I think first I'm gonna go into Mozza Flato, which is their deepest blue. It's like a really nice deep navy, and I do have some new brushes. Right now I'm using the E42 brush, and it's a really nice kind of detail oriented brush. This is from Sigma, if I did not say. And it is a nice like stiff brush, so it's really packing on the color. I'm really glad that I got this brush. I had been eyeing the set that this had originally come out with, and it took me so long to decide to purchase it that the set is like no longer a thing. But I still am happy that I went ahead and purchased this because I wanted to. Okay, so very nice. Oh, let me zoom in so you guys can see. So very nice, really applied quite well. Next I'm gonna go into another detail kind of oriented brush, and this is the E33, again from Sigma. And I want to blend that out with La Duce Vita, which is the middle green shade. So I'm just gonna kind of apply a little bit on the brush and just see what comes of this. So I don't know if it's the brush or this eyeshadow, but when I went to just do my normal technique, which is to just blend the shadow in while I build it up, it didn't really work. So I did have to go ahead and just kind of pack it on the edge of the shadow to get it to work. Not to get it to work, but to get it to show up. And I'm just going to keep kind of doing that until I get to my satisfaction between the blend of the two shades and everything. I am just going back temporarily into that brush that I had the navy blue in. So I'm recording this November 1st. The VIB sale has already started. I did go ahead and make my purchase that I had planned to make for the sale. I bought two eyeshadow palettes. Two eyeshadow palettes that I had wanted, but I didn't want to pay full price. And that is it. I am pretty satisfied with that purchase. There are other things, of course, that I want, but nothing that I truly need. Not that I needed those two eyeshadow palettes, but like just nothing that I need right now. So that's why I didn't do like a wish list or even like a recommendations video. Honestly, a lot of the stuff that I truly recommend are not at Sephora. I mean, there's no way to put it other than that. Like, I love Sephora stuff and I love the reward. Well, I don't really love the rewards. I can handle the rewards and stand the rewards and all that, but in the grand scheme of things, a lot of the stuff that I truly love in my collection are not from Sephora. So doing those recommendation videos just don't feel like, I like to do them every so often, but they don't feel truly genuine to me. It just seems like something I'm just doing because maybe somebody asked me to, and not something I'm doing because I truly want to. Next, I'm gonna take Aquarama, which is the really nice kind of very vibrant blue. And I'm going to take yet another new brush from Sigma. It's the E26, and I'm just going to put that on my inner crease. And my nose is stupid itchy today. But yeah, so I'm not going to be doing a recommendations video. It just doesn't seem like something that, it's not something I want to do right now. And although it's something that maybe you guys want to see, if I'm not interested in doing it, it's not going to be very genuine. It's not going to be very watchable. It's going to be very basic, very dry, and I don't want to do videos like that. So I'm trying my best to kind of really be into the stuff that I'm doing. That being said, I am considering drastically reducing the makeup that I'm purchasing here on out. So Palazzo is right here. It's like a beige color. I'm gonna see if it's not too light. I'm hoping it's like more of a mustard, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that. I wouldn't say that's a mustard. I don't know what I would say that is. I'm drastically thinking about reducing my purchasing. I know I keep saying that, and I keep succeeding in the time that I say I want to do that, and then when I get off my no buy or my low buy, I kind of go bananas. And I'm really trying my best to kind of break these habits as best as I can. It is hard to break something that you are so used to kind of being able to allow yourself to do. But I shouldn't have done that. Well, let me make the mistake on both sides and then I will fix it. But my business. Things are kind of churning for me. I still don't know if I'm going to be graduating this semester, but I am making plans to do the next phase of my life. And to be honest, in that next phase of my life, I'm not sure how much makeup I'm going to be able to really absorb, especially like new makeup. It's just not something that I will most likely be able to do. I won't be able to necessarily buy new makeup as frequently as I am right now. I won't be necessarily as able to keep up with the releases, let alone even be here on YouTube. It's just not something that I may be able to do. And at the end of the day, this has never been a career for me. This has always been just fun. So I'm starting to kind of really get my life together when it comes to stuff like that. And so I want to also save money in that bridge towards this realization that like my life may be starting. Not that my life hasn't already started. That's kind of a stupid thing to say, but like I may be getting to like my career aspirations soon. And I want to have money when I get there. I think it would be nice. And every time I get off of a no buy, I have money and all my cards are paid off and all that. Well, the one card that I use for makeup is paid off, and it's like as soon as I get off that no buy, I just don't pay attention as well as I truly should on controlling how much money I spend. That being said, I unfortunately am thinking about doing a year-long no buy, because in that year I will be hopefully graduated, moving on to the next step of my life, etc., etc. I think I want to go into Disco Volante. This like looks to be beige color, but I have a feeling that it's like a duochrome. It may not be, but I have a feeling it is. And I know how hard that would be for me, but I don't know. I just feel as though it's something I should do. And there's somebody on Instagram that loves to clown me. I think her Instagram name is Kelly. Something Kelly, I think. And me and her kind of, I think it's a her. I don't actually know. Me and them, we go back and forth a lot. They reply to a lot of my stories and just comment on a lot of my photos and stuff like that. And they were saying that I should do a year-long no-buy, and I told them I thought we were friends. How could they even ask me to do that? And then they said, you know, okay, well then just do a no-buy until you have tried out, truly tried out all of the things that you have already purchased. And as logical as I think that is, I think that would be too easy. You know, as weird as that would say, I think it would be too easy for me to kind of say I've gone through and tried out all this stuff and then truly not done it. Because I can get a feel of how I like a product very quickly because of how much makeup I have used. So like cheek products, pretty much the first time I've tried it, I know how I'm going to feel. The only difference may be like, okay, wear time, something like that. But other than that, like I pretty much know how I feel about a cheek product within the first time that I apply it to my cheeks. When it comes to like eyeshadow, within like the third application, I know exactly how I feel. I know if I like it, I know if I don't, I know if I'll use it or if I won't. That was a Dr. Seuss rhyme, but that's just kind of how I am. So to say, you know, do a no buy until you go through and test out these products, I could theoretically test out products, all the products that I have within a month, and then be right back on the churning wagon of buying more makeup than I actually need. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line with you guys. And that's not what I want. I truly want to get use out of the makeup that I have, because I really have curated my collection into a way that I am enjoying it. I really am. Now, that's not to say that I don't enjoy getting new products, because that's stupid. I do enjoy getting new products. But in the same light, I think it's very important to get the use of the products I've already purchased. And I'm trying to do that in certain categories. I'm doing my best to kind of control my purchasing and to just limit what I actually purchase to certain categories, i.e. I've done my best not to purchase any any foundations this year. I did end up purchasing 2, but in the grand scheme of things, that's a lot less than I did in 2018. Concealers, I've never been a huge kind of I'm gonna buy a bunch of concealers person. That's just not my vibe at all. But like just stuff like that, I'm trying to just really limit what I allow myself to get, because otherwise I'm just gonna go off the deep end as I always do. I feel like I really darkened this look out a lot. Is this a matte? I can use that. Okay, and then if you're wondering what I did on my lower lash line, basically everything I did on the crease, except for the nudie shade. Next, I'm gonna take Spezzo. Child, I don't know. I'm gonna take that, flip my brush over to the opposite side that I had already used, and just put that in my inner corner. And I really need an inner corner of this look, and I'm gonna kind of drag it down the lower half because this is a very, very dark look. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's a dark look. Okay, so I'm gonna stop babbling because I've been talking nonstop, and this was supposed to be a tutorial, not a get ready with me. I am gonna go ahead and jump off camera really quickly. I'm gonna kind of finish up my eye look with some mascara, with some eyeliner, maybe even put a glitter liner in my crease, who knows, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so your girl is back. I did go ahead and just finish up. Why is my head so itchy? I'm just itchy. Okay, so I did go ahead and finish up the rest of my face. I put a gold liner, a gold glitter liner in my crease to really accentuate the cut crease. It's a NYX one, just whatever gold liner you have, go for it. And then I just want to tell you guys what else is on my face. So I went ahead and finally used again my Dior Nude Skin Illuminizer from the their summer collection. It's called Lolly Glow. It's 07. It's a really nice peachy highlighter. I don't really have peachy highlighters, that's why I went ahead and got it. It is pretty light, but it does work with my skin tone. My blush, I finally got in my Power blush, and I got the one in, what is the shade? The shade is called The Shots, and it's like the peachy-ish one, peachy pink. That's kind of the true color right there. So I got this. This is, I wouldn't say this is necessarily a matte. I would say this is more of a satin, and this is more of the glowy side. So I of course dipped between both of those to create the color on my cheeks today, which I guess really doesn't work because it's whatever. And then for bronzer, I have a combination of the Kylie bronzer in Tawny Mami, and then my Fenty bronzer, which is in Mocha Mami. So that on my lips is my Project Pan liquid lipstick in Bittersweet, and everything else is my normal base routine that I have recorded lately. So as for this eyeshadow palette, I would say I would recommend this. This is pretty much the same quality as the Tokyo palette that I got. I truly do enjoy this palette. I was not expecting this to be as big as it is, to be quite honest. Based on their other palette, this is a lot bigger pans. I don't know if it's a lot bigger pans, but it definitely looks bigger pans. Although I think I checked and it's not, but it definitely looks like bigger pans. It might just be the packaging. Either way, I enjoy these shades, and this is kind of a duochrome. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a duochrome, but it's a gold with like a green undertone, which is why I felt okay using it. I don't really use a lot of true golds. It's just not my cup of tea at all. This Palazzo shade is actually not bad. I didn't expect it to be as kind of good with my skin tone as it was. A couple of shades that I've been using in this same wheelhouse have been a little too light for me to use in that manner. All the other shades are beautiful. I really love the depth of this. This is honestly giving me the vibes that the Ace Beauts Ace Butte Oceanic palette gave to other people. I feel as though I've been able to create a look that I've seen other people create with that palette, and that's not my favorite formula. So I'm very, very happy that I got this palette. As I said in a haul that probably you will see before I get this video up, if you guys want me to do a 3 looks 1 palette, let me know. Other than that, right now I can definitely recommend this palette based on the formulation and the amount of shades that I used today. I feel as though this is a really good palette. I'm betting that this Bellagio shade though will be too light for me to put my transition, and I could only use it if I intend to set my base. Other than that, I doubt that I will have any problems at all with this palette. It's a very beautiful palette. And yeah, I will be kind of rounding up that opinion. Just zoom out a little bit. I'm going to be rounding out that opinion a little bit more when I do bought it but did I keep it or return it. I'm aiming to do one before the end of the year. I have an obscene amount of stuff in my like box just waiting to be kind of rehauled and then stashed away in my collection, but I do want to kind of get through as much stuff as I can. I have quite a few palettes. I have about 2 more palettes that I haven't touched. I want to do at least one more look with my Lunar Beauty palette. And then I have a good amount of single shadows that I want to at least get some use out of. So do stay tuned. If you are interested in all that, please do go ahead and subscribe and like this video. If you did like this video, it was a little chatty, kind of to end that part of the video because I kind of just stopped in the middle. I am interested in doing a longer no buy than I have in the past to kind of really change my mindset. Not a no buy because I can't put makeup on, not a no buy because I don't have the money, which I honestly don't, but a no buy because I truly want to change my brain waves when it comes to purchasing makeup. I don't know if I truly want to do a year long. I might do like a 3 to 6 month no buy. I think that might be more in my wheelhouse right now, because I can truly focus on getting use out of the products I have and stuff like that. Please give me your opinions. Like I said, a fellow person already gave me opinion and they wanted me to do a no buy until I finish all the products that I already have. So please do let me know, not all the products that I already have, all the products that I haven't tested out yet. So please do let me know your opinions. I truly would enjoy to hear your opinions. Let me know how you guys are doing with your purchasing if you're currently on a no buy. I know they said that they wanted to do like a 5-year no buy. Child, please, that is nowhere near my wheelhouse. No, but do let me know how you guys feel. And yeah, as always, y'all, it has been real. Peace.